What was it like being in the military when 9/11 went down?
It was like I think everyone there. So there's a group of us in this building at Fort Bragg called the SOAV, the Special Operations Academic Facility, and we're standing around the beginning of the day, like drinking coffee, getting ready to go to class. First day of class, and there's television monitors on with CNN or whatever, and we're watching the planes go into the tower, and like I think 201, everyone knew that everything's changing right now. It's like this is like 100% for real, and like everyone was like, yeah,
That's how you felt?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
All the training.
yeah.
Like, finally, we're going to do something. So what happens then?
I'm in language school for another 6 months, so
What are you learning?
Thai.
Why Thai?
Is this like my unit's area of responsibility was Asia, so I had to do an Asian language, and I like Thai food. So, graduate the Q course, like do a couple of JSETs in Asia. So JSETs, joint combined exchange training. So you basically your team goes and trains with a foreign special operations unit, and you teach them stuff, or and it's more just to like establish rapport and maybe get some access or whatever. So do a couple JSETs in Asia, and then get ready to go to Iraq to prep for the invasion, like in '02. And like spend a lot of time in Kuwait, just like training and preparing.
What was it like when you went there?
To Iraq?
Yeah.
So that was like my first like combat experience, and so it was unique in that. So my team and a couple other teams are basically attached to the 4th ID to provide kind of route reconnaissance and screening and stuff for the kind of this main conventional military, invasion. And so watching Big Army work, do what they do best was pretty amazing. Like tank engagements, like I never thought I'd witness that. It was just almost like and it's probably a trite cliche, but like a movie, watching this massive mechanized force just like crush everything in its path. So, yeah.
When you were over there, was any doubt that you had done the right thing by enlisting? And again,
yeah, no doubt.
No doubt at all.
Yeah.
You were geared up, ready to go.
Yeah.
So what happened when you were over there?
Like got in some gunfights, hit some targets, and then redeployed back to the States.
You say that so casually. Got in gunfights and hit some targets. Like, it had to be a pretty extreme experience.
Yeah, but honestly, I think my Afghan experiences were more intense than Iraq for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a different animal.
And when did that happen?
So did some rotations in Afghanistan following the Iraq invasion, and it was kind of the more traditional like SF mission, like working with indigenous troops and leading them on raids and things like that.
That's got to be a wild change of life, to go from being a musician to go from being a deployed special operator in Afghanistan. Like, the shift in consciousness is so extreme.
Maybe,
but
I think I'm pretty good at just with rolling with stuff. It's like, oh, this is happening now. Okay,
but that's a big happening. It's a huge happening.
Yeah.
To be in combat.
I mean, definitely, I think the war and combat was the most profound experience of my life, for sure. And I don't mean to maybe treat it lightly, because I don't take it lightly. Yeah, it's by far the most profound experience of my life.